Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charleston, and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamerspro Show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got an interesting episode for you guys that we definitely want you guys to stick around for, so please make sure you go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as y'all know, there was that altercation between Draymond Green and his teammate, Jordan Poole. Everybody talked about it up and down. It was a big talk around the NBA world, right? Everyone had to talk about it. Now, since then, it's been a bit unclear what the actual chemistry is between Draymond and the rest of his teammates. He came out, he publicly addressed it and all of these different things. Now, this morning, while doing some research, we actually found an article from fadeawayworld.net that actually suggests that the relationship between Draymond and his teammates may be deteriorating. And actually, I don't doubt that, because I believe it was during the opening night game against the Lakers, Draymond Green and LeBron James got into some type of cringeworthy conversation, and he got off the bench. He got off the bench while he was still playing in a live game to talk to a competitor. So a lot of this seems like a story that's going to be developing all throughout the season. And what we want to do today is actually get into this article and really get into things and explain to the audience so everybody can kind of get a better picture of what is going on within that locker room. But before we get into that article, this video is brought to you by our sponsor, Aura, who's also the official sponsor of the T-Wolves. Do you know what the fastest growing crime in America is today? It's identity theft. Imagine trying to log into your email only to see that your password has been changed. Then you start getting weird notifications from your bank and credit cards, only to find out that all of your personal and sensitive information has been totally compromised. If you think it can happen to you and your family, just know that in 2020, over 49 million Americans were victims to identity theft, costing them a combined $56 billion. That is why we are excited to partner with Aura, who's the sponsor of this video. Aura is the #1 identity theft and financial fraud protection. Aura monitors the dark web and alerts you if any of your passwords and accounts have been breached. And funny enough, after using Aura, I discovered some of my credentials were floating around in the dark web, and the app showed me exactly when and where the breach happened. In addition, Aura allows you to set spending alerts, and they'll notify you of any suspicious transactions. Aura is 4 times faster than any of its competitors in alerting you if someone is trying to open a credit card or obtain a loan using your name. And remember this, every 14 seconds, someone becomes a victim of identity fraud. Don't let it happen to you. Now click the link in the description and try Aura for free for 2 weeks and see if any of you or your family's personal information has been compromised. Start your free trial at aura.com/dreamerspro. And when you try Aura by using the link in the description below, also know that you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let me get into what the article had to say here. NBA executives say there's a general concern within Warriors organization about a rift between Draymond Green and his teammates. The article continues on. By this point, most people that follow the NBA have heard about the incident where Draymond Green ended up punching Jordan Poole. There's no doubt that this was an unfortunate situation where Draymond Green was clearly in the wrong. According to an NBA executive, there's genuine concern within the Golden State Warriors about a potential rift forming between Draymond Green and other players on the roster due to Green's actions. The article continues on. According to another West executive who spoke with Denevy, there's some genuine concern about a potential rift forming between the players and Green. There is genuine concern about it around the organization on a lot of levels, really, the executive said. It's hard to just pack away something like that, even for a team that has had adversity before and has kind of worked through it. But they have a lot of young guys. They have a lot of guys who Draymond has been on before. He can be hard on other players. The worry is, how do they deal with that? You can wind up in a split between the young guys and the older guys if that kind of situation. That has done a lot of damage to the team in the past. I just don't think it's stopping there. Okay, I don't think this is really where it's stopping. If you guys remember, the Lakers played against the Golden State Warriors on opening night. You guys remember that? There's a video that's circulating around the internet. And on that video, there was a point in the game where LeBron was in the game. And I think he was in the backcourt, if I'm not mistaken. And at first, he looked like he was talking to himself, like he was just talking. He was kind of pacing around, he was talking. And as the video kept on playing on, you saw that he was actually talking to the Warriors bench. But who was he talking to on the Warriors bench? He was actually talking to Draymond Green. And what ended up happening was him and Draymond were talking about something, and I guess they were laughing about something. Then Draymond Green stands up off the bench, walks on the court as they're laughing, and I think they don't dap each other up, but they kind of meet at that point, and then they talk, and then Draymond Green walks back to the bench, right? the teammates, the coaching staff, none of them were, they obviously they were aware of what was happening, but they just kind of all looked away. At that point, I'm sure that was a moment where the Golden State Warriors coaching staff and the players were like, what kind of disrespectful nonsense is this? Like, since when do we start fraternizing with the opposition in the middle of games? That's number one. I can understand, and I've seen it. I've seen players on the court talk to players on the bench, right? They may even exchange something. I've never seen a player, excuse me, on the bench stand up and go and talk to the guy that he's talking to on the court, leave his bench and go talk to that guy and come back while laughing. I've never seen anything like that happen before. Never in my life. I've seen guys get into it with guys on the sideline. I've seen that a lot. I've seen that happen quite a few times, but I've never seen something like that. So my thought on that is, what the hell was Draymond Green doing? Why are you up here talking to the competition like that and going up and meeting this guy? Number one. Number two, why would you disrespect your teammates like that? Like, if I'm on a team and we're competing and I see one of my teammates fraternizing with the competition on the middle of, in the middle of a game, I'm gonna be like, what the hell is wrong with you? You saw the game, I believe it was what's the guy, Stewart from the Detroit Pistons, who got into that altercation with LeBron, I believe 2 years ago, so maybe last year if I'm not mistaken. And just yesterday, I think his teammate fouled somebody, and his Detroit Pistons teammate was getting ready to walk over to the guy and help him up, and he went and pushed him like, what the hell is wrong? What the hell is wrong with you? Let his teammates pick him up. Why are you going over there to pick him up? Understand where you are. Understand that we're in the middle of competition, heated competition. What the hell is going on? And to me, it points again to the cupcake era that Charles Barkley and Shaq and these guys are talking about. Where did all of these hugs and kisses come from? What's going on? I thought these guys are competitors, man. What's up with all of this fraternizing? What the hell is going on? Why is that even happening? That's number one. Number two, I just personally believe, man, that Draymond Green don't give a damn about his teammates. I think Draymond Green is about Draymond. I think Draymond understands that his days with the Golden State Warriors are numbered. And I think Draymond is moving on to the next. He's already moving on to the next thing, right? He's already moving on to the next, team or whatever it is. Because I don't understand why you would do that. That is absolutely disrespectful to your teammates. And if I'm one of the Golden State Warriors players, I'm gonna feel a type of way about that. I will. I'll be like, what are we doing here? Now, I may not say anything because what's the need? We already have drama in the locker room after the Jordan Poole and Draymond altercation, but I'm gonna just be looking at him like, yo, what the hell is going on? Right? If I'm one of these guys, I'm going to be looking at him with a side eye. Like, yo, why are you up here fraternizing with LeBron during the game, man? I don't blame it on LeBron because LeBron is talking to him. LeBron didn't tell him, hey, stand up, come over here and start talking to me. That's just, to me, that's just weird, man. It's just, I don't understand it. I don't know what it's about. It was very cringeworthy. And anyway, what I want to know from you, I'm going to leave it up to you guys to make a decision on this. What do you think about what this report had to say? And ultimately, what were your thoughts about that video when you saw that? Especially if you're a Golden State Warriors fan. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next one.